Hello, everyone, from the United World Headquarters, Championship Wrestling on the air. I'm your host, as always, Gilbert Corsi, saying thanks for being here. Hey, we recently announced new partnerships with the Dusty Rhodes Foundation's Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling in Atlanta and Booker T's Reality of Wrestling in Houston. And we're going to see more of that top-flight action this week. So later in this hour, you will see Angelia Risk taking on Hyena Hera. Plus, Reality of Wrestling star Will Allday in action and a big tag team match with a bit of a twist. And that's where we're going to start the hour. Let's go to the ring.
Introducing first, Body Guy University!
You're too jacked, too motivated, and you're all too weak.
Or GB, a couple of guys that we are very familiar with here. BGU, Jack Jameson, Brandon the Bull Bullock, here tonight in tag team action.
You know, we talk about the origins and OG Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. Well, this is the OG of BGU, dare I say. Jack Jameson, who has another group of people that he rocks with, but he remembers his school. He remembers where he started.
Got the music, just turn it off.
Here we go.
I need all you fat morons and skinny idiots to shut up and pay attention.
Always endearing himself to the crowd.
Shut up, shut up. Listen, now I look around here, I just want to let you all know that there is such thing as plastic surgery for your face and plastic surgery for your waist. You should look into it.
Is he talking? He looked like he was looking at me, GB.
I hope not.
Listen, I don't have...
Well, and take a look at this. I love to see this, one of my favorites from the Nightmare Factory. Parker Lee is in the building.
He gets pyro.
Hold on. I may not be the smartest, but I can see this was a tag match. And there's only one of you, and there's two of us. We would absolutely destroy you.
Speaking of absolute.
Oh, wow.
The revolution is televised.
Well, we know who this is.
Talk about a dream tag team, GB.
You better believe it. This is one of those things that, again, only happens in Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. It is the legend. It is the incredible one from AEW. Absolute Ricky Starks.
He is absolute Ricky Starks and Lightning Parker Lee.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Before we get the ring intro in, BGU on the attack. Brandon the Bull going after Ricky Starks.
Well,
and look, how about that? What a collision. It backfired there for BGU. The Bull taking out his own man, and now Starks and Parker Lee. Man, what a dream team here.
talk about a dream team. You're talking about Ricky Starks, a guy who knows a lot about tag team wrestling, a former AEW tag team champion.
Lightning Parker Lee with that beautiful drop kick, taking out the Bull, and now Jack Jameson in trouble. Double flapjack. And a double kip up there from Starks and Lee.
You would never know that this is their first time teaming. They look like a well-oiled machine here.
This is awesome, GB. What a way to, oh man. Parker Lee went for a dive on the outside, but he caught that forearm right in the teeth. And now Ricky Starks in trouble here as he gets sent out to the outside by Jack Jameson. Now Jameson going to work on Lightning Parker Lee.
Jack Jameson looking to really show why BGU should be the team that everybody's paying attention to here at Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling.
Parker Lee now hung up in the proverbial tree of woe. And here comes Jack Jameson with a huge hip attack in the corner.
That absolutely did not feel good.
Speaking of absolute, I see out of the corner of my eye, looks like Ricky Starks finally making his way back up to the ring apron.
Yeah, they really kind of put the number on Starks to start this whole thing. Meanwhile, could Jack Jameson be making a mistake there?
You know, one thing we've seen about BGU is they've made their way all throughout the Indies here in the Southeast, is they love to play to the crowd, and the crowd absolutely despises these guys.
They certainly do, and I get it. BGU are the types of guys, they love their bodies, and they love to really flaunt that in front of the average everyday person who may not spend 3 hours in the gym, who may not drink their Jack juice or what have you. So it's just very interesting to see, again, BGU not exactly trying to recruit new members to their school.
Parker Lee taking a lot of abuse to that lower back. And again, there's a forearm from the Bull as he made his way back into the ring. another big stiff forearm right to the lower spine of Parker Lee.
You know, ever since the first time I saw Parker Lee, I've likened him to a young Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Everything about him, from his look to the way he moves in the ring.
Oh, now wait a second.
But
this abdominal stretch there just out of view of the official, Lou Santiago.
and once again,
watch Jameson. Watch Jack Jameson. See, come on, guys.
We've got a great view of it, but the referee doesn't, and you can see Ricky Starks trying to get his attention there.
And again, Parker Lee stuck in this abdominal stretch.
And once again, BGU taking advantage, but now the referee sees.
Good job, Lou. Lou Santiago finally catches it in a big hip toss.
And now
Parker Lee. Can Parker Lee make it to his corner there?
That's
Ricky
the big question.
Yes, here comes Ricky Starks. Absolute. Going after the bull and laying in the right hand.
But the referee never saw the tag.
Oh, man.
Referee was distracted, didn't see the tag, and so if the ref doesn't see it, it didn't happen.
Yeah, you can't fault Lou Santiago there. Just out of position there. He got distracted with BGU. Now a tag back into Jack Jameson.
Jameson back in the ring, and I'll tell you what, Jack Jameson is just, he is not a happy camper, never has been, quite frankly.
Looking for a pump handle slam perhaps, but Parker Lee escapes. Step up Enziguri right to the temple of the Jack one.
And now, Lee makes the tag.
There's the tag. Ref saw it that time. Here comes the absolute Ricky Starks in the absolute right hands, right to the face of BGU.
Ricky Starks coming out on fire. He's coming in hot, and he's got a plan here. Starks.
Could it be time for some Rochambeau?
It could be.
Perhaps going to get the big man up. Oh, he planted Jack Jameson. Unbelievable. What strength there from Ricky Starks.
Starks is not happy right now.
But back in the ring, the bull gets whipped into the corner and a back elbow there from Starks.
Starks, here we go.
Tornado DDT.
Got every bit of that one. Could this be all?
Starks with the pin attempt here. Oh, and the bull able to kick out just barely.
Think about the history that's going to be made here. Whoever wins this match will win the first tag team match in the relaunch of Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. For someone like Ricky Starks, who has such great respect for the Rhodes family, he would love nothing more than to have that moniker attached to his wrestling.
Absolutely, and you saw that great crowd here. There was a blind tag from Parker Lee and a spear from Starks. I don't think the bull saw the blind tag, but here's a lion salt, and it just stuck it right on the bull.
And there
it is. The 3 count, and your winners.
And your winners, Lightning!
Revolution is televised.
Absolute Ricky Starks! Big win there for Parker Lee and Ricky Starks, vanquishing BGU, making so many people here happy, myself included, if I must say so myself.
Absolutely, and again, what a dream team here. Parker Lee, young Parker Lee, and absolute Ricky Starks, and this great crowd showing their love here.
And you got to think about it. I think Parker Lee will remember this particular moment for quite some time. He has worked super hard, now getting an amazing opportunity to shine next to the absolute one, absolute Ricky Starks.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-439-9895.
Quick quack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty. Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv.
Hey, Memphis Wrestling! How you doing?
Look at that, Josiah John the Rocket out here. One of the fan favorites, quick becoming fan favorite as well here.
He started off really hot in 2023, but then he maybe ran into some rather unfortunate opponents, if you will.
Unfortunate opponents? You mean the Heat and Booker T meddling in his rise to stardom.
And now Josiah John is looking to make 2024 a new chapter in his entire story, as we're going to be seeing him take on Aiden Cristiano, a foe that he is very familiar with, having a victory over him already in 2023. It's going to be very interesting to see what he does against Josiah John, because Josiah has shown us that he can do it all. He's a jack of all trades. There's not a specific style that he likes. He's not necessarily a striker, not necessarily a grappler, not a high flyer. He does it all incredibly well. So maybe this is going to be a very interesting matchup to see maybe if Josiah can take a little bit from Aiden Cristiano and adapt to his skill set.
So you see there, it's very interesting to see Aiden Cristiano. You know, we've seen him a couple times now solo as La Familia has parted ways. But seeing him back in action by himself is pretty refreshing, honestly.
He is a former reality of wrestling champion, a former television champion, former tag team champion. So if there's been a championship in the reality of wrestling, it's probably got Aiden Cristiano's name on it at one point. But the one championship that's eluded him his entire career is the Texas Championship. But now we're going to see just how well he stacks up in 2024 against the Rocket Josiah John, as this match has been made official. And here we go, Brittany. We're getting started.
Look at this. All right, a little hand, not handshake, but a hand tap for the two, and a lock up here.
Josiah John getting that waist lock. And we're probably going to see a little bit of technical skill here from both of these guys. And this is where we're going to be looking at just exactly what Aiden Cristiano can do.
Went for the arm drag, held on to the wrist, but look at this.
First cover, 1, 2, but a kick out from Aiden Cristiano.
Josiah John, smart maneuver, trying to end this quickly, not wanting something like this to happen.
Oh, he's twisting him into like a bow and arrow, almost half a bow and arrow, but he flips it over into a cover, only gets a 1 count. And the action is starting off incredibly fast. This is not the pace that I expected from these two, Brittany.
I mean, our referee is going to have a workout. And Aiden Cristiano, smart, taking some time, taking a step back to assess this situation.
Now, something that I do want to bring up here, Brittany, it's very important to note that the Last Stand Rumble is going to be happening in just a few weeks' time here at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. You've got to imagine that Josiah John is looking to make an impact to get himself back in that Rumble, because last year, he was the last man eliminated. He was right there on the cusp of winning the Last Stand Rumble. Imagine in your rookie year to have that kind of victory would have been massive. But now, with another full year of experience, could he be the favorite to win that Last Stand?
That's very true. Somebody like Aiden Cristiano, however, is probably thinking the exact same thing. He wants to be in that Rumble. He wants to make sure that he can cinch that last position and be able to call any championship that he wants and be able to have that and hold that in a singles competitor.
Well, now Aiden Cristiano himself in the Last Stand has an impressive record. He is the man that has lasted the longest cumulatively across all the Rumbles, lasting over an hour.
Wow.
And that is an insane amount of time to spend in a Last Stand Rumble, as we're getting ready for our 5th iteration of the matchup here in just a few weeks. Oh, big back elbow right there that just could have knocked out Josiah John. Could be just out on his feet, as Aiden Cristiano now gets tossed up against the ropes. And here comes a Rocket, but he gets cut off here by the shoulder tackle. And again, Aiden Cristiano showing us that he can bring it all here. Blocks the arm drag, blocks the hip toss. And now Josiah John with a backpack slide here. Shoulders are down, but only a 2 count as Aiden Cristiano manages to kick out here, Brittany.
Look at that, another arm drag from Josiah, now holding on. This is impressive here, like you were saying before. You know, if Josiah can adapt to the style of Aiden Cristiano, I think he's been match for match pretty fair against Aiden.
Absolutely, I gotta agree with you there. Josiah John showing us that his rookie year was no mistake here, but Aiden Cristiano connects with that big shot to the midsection, and now Josiah John is getting pieced apart by all of these strikes. Josiah now sending Aiden to the ropes, but look at this, Aiden Cristiano changing the momentum, and now rolls through into the cover. 1, 2, but a kick out from Aiden.
Wow, almost a 3 count. Oh, look at that!
Big spinning kick there from Josiah John into the cover. Is this gonna be it? 2, no. Josiah John pulling out that spinning kick out of nowhere, and it has completely shifted the momentum of this matchup. Josiah John is now fully in the driver's seat as Aiden Cristiano may not even know where he's at.
If Josiah can capitalize and stay on top of Cristiano here, he can get this 1, 2, 3.
Look at this, Josiah, was it once again thinking of the splash in the corner, but that time Aiden Cristiano managed to use Rocket's momentum against him.
And look at this, not the hard chops from Aiden Cristiano. That man is devastatingly brutal with his hands and fists.
Aiden Cristiano's strikes are some of the most crisp here that you'll see at the Reality of Wrestling, and they'll deliver the most damage. Is now Aiden from the middle rope here. What's he thinking? He's got Josiah up. And he planted him right in the center of the ring. As I think Josiah John just folded like a chair, and now into the cover here for the victory too. But Josiah managed to kick out.
At this point, Josiah might just be muscle memory kicking out, but those fists right to the skull of Josiah John. Aiden Cristiano has had enough of this young blood here.
A scoop slam there from Aiden Cristiano. Now drops the elbow into another cover here. 1, 2, but a kick out again from Josiah John.
Impressive here. I feel like there's a little bit of a silver lining from the amount of attacks from the Heat in general to Josiah John, is that Josiah John always gets back up. Josiah John is always fighting, and so he's using all of that he has learned here against Aiden Cristiano.
Well, we did see him ask for a rematch against Gaspar at Christmas Chaos that ultimately saw Josiah win by countout. And now, connects with that high knee in the corner. And you're right, Brittany, the one thing that Josiah John will never do is quit, as right now he is taking it to Aiden Cristiano. But you've got to ask, how much more does he have in the tank? You're seeing him pull himself up by the ropes here.
He's got to capitalize. Every second counts, giving Aiden Cristiano moments to breathe. His moments he loses.
Runs right into an elbow there from the Rocket, and now from the top. He missed! He missed right there, as now Aiden Cristiano could be thinking stretch muffler, and now Josiah in a bad spot here.
Well, it seemed like his legs slightly gave out on him, probably just from exhaustion there.
And now Josiah managed to push away Aiden Cristiano here. Josiah creating a little bit of separation here. Aiden Cristiano runs right back into an elbow again.
And both of them, this match has been taking a toll on them.
Josiah tosses Aiden over the top here. Aiden managed to catch himself. Connects with that shoulder to the midsection though, and over the top, rolls him through. The shoulders are down. 1, 2, but counter here into another pinning predicament. 2 for the Rocket, but no win.
Drop toe hold right into the second rope there.
Ring awareness from Aiden Cristiano, the former Reality of Wrestling champion. Now spikes the Rocket with authority, and is that gonna be it? As he rolls him over into the cover. 1, 2, and Aiden Cristiano does it.
Not a good start for Josiah John going into 2024, but I mean, there's so much more left in the year, right?
there is, but you've got to imagine what that does for the momentum for Josiah John as he was possibly trying to get himself into the Last Stand Rumble and go on another amazing run. But you never count out Aiden Cristiano, and that might be something that we have to look out for, as Aiden Cristiano could himself be looking to add more time and a possible accolade to his Reality of Wrestling resume.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-439-9895.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Nightmare Factory Women's Championship. Hailing from none of your business, Hyena Herrera!
And now is her opportunity to realize a massive dream in this sport.
Oh, there it is, GB. We saw that coming. We've heard her do that many times, that guttural scream as she makes her entrance.
And that scream says everything. That scream says tonight, I intend to become champion.
That's right, it's our second title match of the evening. You see Hyena over there checking out that women's title belt as she makes her way around the ring.
You've got to imagine that Hyena Herrera is willing to do almost anything to win this championship here tonight, because again, as Eminem once said, you only get one shot. You got one shot to become the inaugural champion. Is this the night for Hyena Herrera to make history?
Well, it's the spicy quesadilla herself, GB. And as you heard her say, I mean, these girls came up together in the Nightmare Factory. Tonight, friends turn to foes as it's for the Nightmare Factory Women's Championship. And there she is, straight out of the 505. Angelica Risk with that pyro, look at this.
I love it. You know, it's been said that great friends make even better enemies. And when you start talking about a championship, nothing will divide two friends more than the opportunity to be champion. And Angelica Risk has literally been all over the world. Both of these young ladies came out of Camp 2 together. So think about how long they have been going down the road, and they've each had different opportunities come their way. We've seen Angelica Risk on national TV, on AEW, as part of OVW, all of these great things. And so she brings all of that experience into this particular match. But Hyena Herrera would love nothing more than to get a win over someone she calls a friend to become the inaugural Nightmare Factory Women's Champion.
Angelica Risk is vibing here tonight. I feel like this crowd here, the Nightmare Factory, is vibing right along with her. And look at the face on Hyena Herrera as I saw her get back up on the ring apron. Here she comes, stepping back into the ring.
And this is going to be a very interesting match, a clash in styles. You're talking about how fast and how much of a risk Angelica is willing to take. Meanwhile, it is just power and aggression for Hyena Herrera. Something's got to give here tonight. And there's the bell to start the inaugural Women's Championship match for the Nightmare Factory.
A little bit of trash talk here. Angelica Risk looking for a handshake. I don't know if she'll get one there from Hyena Herrera.
Ooh. That didn't look,
Well, they're sisters from a different mister. Of course, coming up through the ranks together like we talked about in the Nightmare Factory Camp 2. And Angelica Risk ducks a clothesline, and now some right hands to Hyena Hera.
You know, it's so interesting. It's like when two people go to school and they're in the same class. You know, you might have learned together, but once you get out in the real world and you deal with real life, your experiences really help determine where you end up. And so just because I knew you in class doesn't mean I know you the same way right now. That's what we're dealing with here with these two amazing ladies, but look at that. That is exactly what I'm saying. Hyena Hera caught her, but then a nice audible there from Angelica Risk.
Side headlock takedown from Risk. You're right, GP. It looked like Risk was going to go for a crossbody, but knowing her so well, Hyena Hera saw it coming. And now, pin attempt here from Hera as she tried to counter the side headlock.
You know, it's so interesting because these two women have traveled different roads, and so because of that, they bring all of that experience in the ring with them, which is far different than what they dealt with at Camp 2.
There's that crossbody. She caught it that time, and now the right hands are flying. A little ground and pound there from Angelica Risk.
Yeah, Angelica needed more momentum to do that, and now look at that.
Pin attempt here for the women's title.
It was almost over just that fast.
Just a 2 count, says our official Lou Santiago. And Hera back. Drop toe hold there sends Hyena Hera throat first across the middle rope.
And here comes Angelica Risk.
Time to dial it up, looking for that 505 straight out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, but nobody home because, like we said, they know each other so well. Hera saw it coming and got out of the way.
And you know, part of a thing like that, when you know each other so well, it makes you wonder, what do you have to, what do you have to pull out of your arsenal that the other person hasn't seen yet? That, I think, will be the difference maker and help determine who wins the championship tonight.
Hera slides back into the ring now. Pulling up Angelica Risk by the hair, and now a forearm straight to the spine. Now she's going to send Risk into the top turnbuckle face first. Hyena Hera now holding nothing back, just relentless here with that boot right across the throat. And look at the way she's bending her across that bottom rope. Your body's not supposed to bend like that, GB.
It's not. That's where that height advantage for Hyena Hera and those long legs come into play as an advantage for her. She gets to use that amazing reach to do those kinds of things to Angelica Risk.
Another forearm to the spine from Hyena Hera, and you see the agony on the face of Angelica Risk as she was holding her back, and now pulling her up by her hair once again is Hera.
Now, one thing we've learned about Angelica Risk over these last 2 years is she can take a beating. She's been in the ring with some of the toughest, but it's so different when you're getting beaten by someone who you once called a friend.
Pin attempt here for the women's title on the line to crown the inaugural champion here.
And think about this, you know, these two are so close, you could almost call them sisters. Would you be willing to fight your sister for an opportunity to be champion? You got to think after tonight, how will their friendship hold up? Because one of them's going to call themselves champion and the other will not.
Strong right hands from Angelica Risk, but it wasn't enough as Hyena Hera takes her right back down to the canvas one more time with a handful of hair. And you see the face, the disgust. Another pin attempt here, hooks both legs, does Hera. But still not going to be enough.
You know, I was thinking about Hyena Hera and how deliberate and intentional she is with the pace of this particular match. And at first I thought that might be a mistake, but rather than that, I think she may be actually thinking and methodically operating what it is that she's going to do next.
What a shot to the nose there from Hera. Now Hera with that open palm strike right to the chest. And now laying the boots in once again, stomping a mud hole right now at Angelica Risk.
And she's got to be careful because, of course, if you get to that 5 count, you can be disqualified, and you'd hate to lose a title opportunity in that way.
Another pin attempt there. But still, Angelica Risk, it's taken everything she has to kick out of these pin attempts. And it's like Hera's just wearing her down with pin attempt after pin attempt.
Absolutely. You know, there's history being made here tonight all throughout this. And this, of course, being the first women's match in the relaunch of Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. And, of course, add to that, it's for the Nightmare Factory Women's Championship. And could we be seeing, ironically, these two friends now deal with 3 amigos?
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-439-9895.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv.
Hey, Memphis Wrestling! How you doing?
Hanging on for a third one is Hera. Can she connect with this one? Can she connect the three amigos to the spicy quesadilla? But Angelica Risk drops to a knee. She says no. She's going to deliver one of her own.
Absolutely there. And that is where Hyena Hera may have taken too much time. She was trash talking. She had a lot to say. And that amount of time really, I think, smartened up Angelica Risk to what was happening.
Both ladies down now. So much taken out of both competitors as they try to make their way back up to their feet. Angelica Risk back up first.
Both of these ladies have come so far since their inaugural presentation into the sport back at Camp 2 and Student Showcase here at the Nightmare Factory. But now we see Angelica Risk with all sorts of confidence there. Big clotheslines. And now what does she have in mind?
Tilt-a-whirl onto a head scissors. Takes Hera down into that middle rope.
This could be the setup.
We saw her try for it earlier.
And here it is. Dial it up.
The 505 connects.
Could that be enough?
Pin attempt here from Risk. Hooks the outside leg. Will it be enough?
No.
Not quite. My goodness.
Hyena Hera so close, but she got that shoulder up and lives to fight another day, keeping her hopes alive to become champion.
And we've seen Risk put numerous people away with that maneuver there, but she just caught a kick to the face from Hera. Ooh, not quite. And Hera just shows you the fortitude of Hera to dig down deep to be able to kick out of that maneuver.
This match very much reminds me of the late, great Aaliyah as it's going back and forth, back and forth. Who will come away? Look at this maneuver here by Hyena Hera.
Unique offense there from Hera. She just planted Risk. Gonna roll her over here for a lateral press.
That was a crazy one. That could be enough.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought that was going to do it. I thought we had a brand new champion here.
Risk kicks out just barely, and I mean barely.
Hera clearly thought she was going to be champion after that one.
I think most of the people in the building did at that point, but now Risk being helped back to her feet. What does Hera have in mind here?
Hera is dangerous because she'll beat you and talk to you while she's doing it.
Oh, maybe looking for a powerbomb, but it got countered there. Pin is hip, no!
Whoa.
My goodness. And just like that, she got surprised there from Risk. Risk with a scoop and a slam. No, a counter there. Maybe not.
Oh, almost like a crossroads there.
My goodness. Hera gets planted. Pin attempt here.
And she got her.
And we have a new champion, GB.
And your Nightmare Factory Women's Champion, Angelica Risk.
You see the emotion on the face of Angelica Risk, our inaugural Nightmare Factory Women's Champion here at the relaunch of Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. This is incredible.
Hashtag and new. And I love to see it. Angelica Risk has worked so very hard, and she pulled it out. She had to pull out something that her opponent did not expect. Hyena Hera certainly expected to see the 505, but did not expect to see the crossroads. The irony that the crossroads would be used to determine the Nightmare Factory Women's Champion. That's not lost on me. Congratulations to Angelica Risk.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-439-9895.
Don't worry, it's fake. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Incredible implications. Remember, if beat Will Allday and his mystery partner, Will Allday will have to defend the Reality Wrestling Championship against both of these men in a triple threat. They all know that Will Allday, as great as he is, has not made too many friends. Oh, look at that. Come on, Booker. Booker T just tearing the sign from a fan here in the crowd. It tells you what power really does. They say absolute power corrupts absolutely. And that's what we're seeing here at the Walker Texas Warrior Arena. Darmel no longer in power. Scared and not saying idea. Trying to intimidate him. We always shout out to him. He doesn't look intimidated at all. The Isotoners are there. The five-time champ. Jovial here over the last couple weeks as our new executive manager, Andrew Jackson, has been put in place thanks to some contract Walker, Texas lawyer, was able to negotiate on Walker's behalf to get Charmel out of power in day-to-day operations. Here at a sold-out Walker Texas Lawyer Arena here at Reality of Wrestling, we await Roach.
And their opponents, introducing first,
one of the great champions, Will Allday, standing there, but who is his partner? Booker T. Booker T and the Heat know that he doesn't have a partner. We don't know if Will Allday's been able to procure anybody, but wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. It's him.
Marcellus Black, Mason D. Madden made quite the career for himself in the WWE. Performing on Raw, SmackDown, NXT. And now he's going to bring his athletic talents here back to the reality of wrestling. Looking real jacked, baby. 6'7", 300 pounds of bumping, stomping, grave digging destruction. Navarro Freight, Mason D. Madden. Will all day in this massive main event with huge implications. Do your damn job. Early arguments going on here between Booker T and the official. No shock there. As now this tag team match is about to get underway. There's Matty Ice and Will All Day. Look like they're going to start it out. We saw them recently battle for that Reality of Wrestling Championship, which is now around the waist of Will All Day, still suffering injuries from that contest, which was no holds barred. You see the tape around the ribs and on the back of Will All Day. All right, and the Iceman, Will All Day calling an elbow tie up here in the center. Will All Day trying to get control of the wrist, and he does. Matty Ice, able to get that knee up. Headlock takeover. Will All Day counters, nice reversal. Both men back up to a vertical base, but Matty Ice with a big boot. The Iceman not playing, but there's a drop kick for his trouble.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is going to break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-439-9895.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv.
Hey, Memphis Wrestling! How you doing?
And just goes out to the outside. Matty Ice frustration aplenty on the face of the former champ. Head full of steam, and just goes out the other side. The pressure is on Booker T trying to calm his star down because we know what this match means. We know a Reality of Wrestling Championship opportunity is on the line for both members of the Heat. And if you do the math, there's a 66% chance the Heat would walk out with a title. There's Matty Ice right down in front of us. down in front of us as they work to fix your mic there, Kirby. Oh, look at that. A shot to the back. The lower back that was injured in that match with Matty Ice. Booker T pleading his case to the official. Gaspar Hernandez saying, put your attention back in the ring. The Iceman inside cradle. Cover 1, 2, come on, where's the referee? Referee distracted by Gaspar. And there is reversal 1, 2. Mason D. Madden almost helped pull one over on the Heat. Looking for a tag. And the former offensive tackle from the NFL is showing those skills. Full head of steam to Matty Ice. Snapmare there. And oh man, Booker T pulling the boots of the former Houston Texan. Referee about to make a decision. He's about to make a decision. He has just kicked Booker T out of the main event here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. A shocking scene on display in front of a sold-out crowd. And tension back in the ring. Uppercut thrust. Mason D. Madden. Will all day. Some classic Will. Matty Ice had it scouted but wasn't ready for the sequel. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Will all day, a passionate performer. You can never say that he's not. One of the great athletes. When we talk about a football background, former wide receiver for the Rice University here, former Rice Owl, is Will all day. Getting caught up there on the top rope. And that could be all. Can Matty Ice capitalize? Slow to cover. Cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5. The Heart of a Champion knows no defeat. True words could not be spoken of Will all day, someone who will never give up. As Will is now in a desperate situation, though, where he needs to not allow his pride to take over. He needs to find a way to get to the corner over there and get a tag to Mason D. Madden. Gaspar, smelling blood in the water, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Gaspar Hernandez, no dice. The Heat know they have the ring cut in half as Matty Ice taunts the returning Mason D. Madden. Stiff right hand. Shots fired in return from the two rivals who have gone against one another for the last several months here at Reality of Wrestling. Matty Ice still feels he lost his championship without having adequate time to prepare. Will all day again needs to find a way to get to his corner and get a tag to Mason D. Madden. As the frequent tag still coming in from the corner of the Heat. Sans Booker T. Booker T kicked out of this contest. This is your main event. We want to thank you. If you are watching, look at the taunt. Look at the taunt there. Going for the autograph. Oh my gosh! Matty Ice got 110% of the autograph although he signed his name on the chin of Gaspar Hernandez. Oh! Will all day, this is his moment. This is his opportunity. Mason D. Madden feels it. The sold-out house at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena feels it, but Gaspar Hernandez pulling down Mason D. Madden, not allowing the tag to get in. The Heat continue their treacherous ways in this tag team encounter. Again, we want to thank you if you are watching us on our YouTube channel, which is nearing 750,000 subscribers, or if you're watching us on CW39 here in Houston or one of our many television affiliates around the nation. We truly appreciate you tuning in to the front row of sports and entertainment and professional wrestling. Oh. The Iceman is down. Can Will get to the corner? And Gaspar again. Stepping on the fingers and the hands of Will all day. Mason D. Madden trying. Again, there's no Will all day. How does he do it? How does Will all day do it, damn it? Finding a way to pull a moonsault out of nowhere. Man, it's Mason D. Madden breaking through both members of the Heat and a double shoulder block. Boom, sidekick. Oh, Nico knee. Bam, and a house on fire. The former NFL offensive tackle just showed why he was the top of his draft class. Kirby, the Iceman, Gaspar, tackling Mason D. Madden and just putting the boots to him, beating him down right here. Referee trying to get control of this contest. What's going on here? No. Oh, my. Forgive my silence.